Yo, what's up guys, this is Will Games here, and apparently there's a new Ultimate Custom Night Challenge that's been going for a while. And it's not out yet, but Scott has been working on it, and it has 50 animatronics, and, you know, I wanted to do a video on it to discuss over what the new office looks like, how we can when we can expect this to come out, what the animatronics are going to do, and the 12 characters movesets is already confirmed. And go over that. First things first, to get all the questions out of the way, when this comes out, going to beat it. No matter how many attempts it takes, even if it seems unbeatable. I mean, if I didn't beat it, that would be like a disgrace to myself. It's not, you can't see it, but it's like a lot of figures over there. But I'm hopefully not going to do it alone. Do a special room when it comes out. Invite some people over, you know. But anyways, let's go into the conversation. Oh, real quick, one more thing I need to say before I jump into the video. I do need a few things that would be interesting. Like maybe an intro screen, like 5, 6, 7 seconds. Anyone out there that's good at making animations, I'm gonna have like a contest on my channel. There's not gonna be much competition if not very many people participate, so you know everyone has an equal chance here. But if anyone would like to get me an intro for my channel, that would be nice, because I absolutely suck at that right now, and I'm still gonna be working on it. But I need a temporary one if anyone wants to go ahead and do that. Put your links in the description. Same as an outro screen for like 30 seconds, you know, where the videos pop, 25 seconds about, where the videos pop up, you know, it's gonna have 2 videos, and then of course mine and Julia's channel, or whoever is collabing with me. It's most likely gonna be Julia every time, but yeah, just if you want to do that, put it in the comment section. Let's jump into this conversation now. Going into the challenge here. Scott has been releasing teasers over time on the Ultimate Custom Night, and I put the top 3 most recent or relevant ones. 24%, he's already got 12 of these guys done. And we're about to go over those in a sec. So he already confirmed all the models, so that's very interesting. And I want to note that there's stars on the side of the Ultimate Custom Night picture to show the presets. That's my guess. What else would it be? So there's going to be 26 of these presets. And quickly, I want to label off the 50 animatronics here. We got Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, Chica the Chicken, Foxy the Fox. Ironic, right? Okay. Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, the Mangle, BB, JJ. The duo's back. Withered Chica, Withered Bonnie, Withered question mark? There's no Withered Freddy, no Withered Foxy. It's probably because character quota, or maybe they didn't want... Like, they wanted Withered Bonnie and Withered Chica to come into your office and, you know, the mask thing. Maybe something like that. And they thought Withered Freddy would be too much. Withered Foxy, there's no main hall. It would kind of get rid of the purpose of Withered Foxy. Let's get into the camera some more. The Puppet, Withered Golden Freddy, Springtrap, Phantom Mangle, Phantom Freddy, Phantom BB, Freddy and the Freddle Gang, Nightmare Freddy, sorry, Nightmare Bonnie, Fredbear, Nightmare himself, Jacko Chica, Nightmare Mangle, Nightmare Ion, or how do you pronounce that? I don't know. Okay. Nightmare BB, Old Man Consequences, right? Oh, okay. Circus Baby, Ballora, Funtime Foxy, Innard, Trash in the Gang, Helpy, Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, Pig Patch, Ned Bear, Orville Elephant, Rockstar Freddy, Rockstar Bonnie, Rockstar Chica, Rockstar Foxy, and his parrot, of course, Music Man, El Cheap, yeah, okay. Funtime Chica, Molten Freddy, Scrap Baby, Scrap Trap Lefty, and drumroll, a telephone. Just kidding, it's the phone guy. I'd be pretty disappointed if it was a telephone. This guy's just out of ideas after Lefty, and he puts in the telephone. It's the phone guy. Well, anyways, what I want to point out is the office, okay? So this is an amalgamation of every single office, not edited because there's supposed to be a caterpillar behind that fan. How I remember that, no idea. But he did edit in a few FNAF 4 aspects. But looking over the aspects that he added originally, Candy Cadet, the most noticeable thing on the side, is right there. There's an exit sign to the left, but not the right. So maybe the right has a lot more rooms than the left, or maybe there's like a hallway that connects them and the left is further. Or maybe there's an outside. Maybe that's just part of the thing and the exit's that direction behind the corner hall or something. There's a camera there, which is interesting. There's a camera pointing at you, so they could be watching you, which I find kind of disturbing. Pipes on the wall from Sister Location, drawings from FNAF 3, a power box from every single FNAF game that required power, the emergency symbol from FNAF 2, Celebrate poster from FNAF 5. There are tubes on the ceiling. Either those are really fancy lights, or something's going to come out of those. I'm gonna go with them being fancy lights for now. But with 50 animatronics, you know, they might add something. There's a desk fan, which of course I already pointed out. There's not a desk fan on the desk behind the desk, which makes sense. There are 2 desks. We had the FNAF 2 desk in front with the microphone and the drink. The Wet 4 signs on the floor. There's confetti tiling from FNAF 6. In the back, there's the other desk. It's the one from FNAF 1 with the drawers and all the monitors. You can even see the cobwebs. Yeah, they got over here somehow. There's the puppet poster from FNAF 6, the clown poster from FNAF 6, the Let's Party from FNAF 2, the speaker box from FNAF 5, balloons from almost every FNAF game except FNAF 1, I think, and FNAF 3, because that would be weird. FNAF 4 is just in the cutscenes. The keypads from FNAF 5 are in the background as well. There's some posters from both FNAF 2 and FNAF 1. I was stuttering. And then, of course, the lamp on the ceiling is... I'm guessing that's FNAF 2 because of the lamp fixture and just how it is. It looks closest to FNAF 2. I like the outline on the doors. The black and yellow tape around it really adds to where the danger is. So when you go right into the office, the things that stand out are the doors, the fan, and of course the internet on the wall. Why not? There is a empty Freddy carcass over there, without arms or legs. So that's just nice. Anyways, that's my opinion on the design in the office. There's also a Freddy plushie there from FNAF 4. And /2 if you count the prize corner. Or any of the plushies you can buy in-game in FNAF 1. And the cupcake. How am I missing all this? Anyways, that was my opinion on their stars. There are stars. FNAF 3 stars. Okay. Yep, that's the office. This is gonna be really difficult. Because I can imagine all the characters coming from each side and having to scroll over all this. And I'm going to go over them in a sec. I already have the clip pre-recorded, but... it's a big office. For 50 animatronics, it's going to be kind of small. But, you know Scott, he's going to make it work. And I'm definitely going to take this challenge on, and, yeah, it's going to be fun. Jumping into the post that Scott left, each character is going to be worth 2% on the progress bar. And here's a list of completed characters he's got. Of course, he has 12 completed characters because there's 24%. Do the math, obviously. Anyways, here are all the movesets for the characters that he has released so far, and I think it's kind of interesting. Golden Freddy. When he appears after lowering your tablet, pull it back up and quickly get rid of him. Staring at him for too long will end your run with an unpleasant surprise. So you pull up your tablet, you check stuff like, I don't know, it's probably going to be a pirate cove somewhere in this. And you pull it down, and there's Golden Freddy, you gotta throw it back up. It's like Yendo, but without oxygen and more death. So I don't know if it's going to be as frequent as Yindo, based on there's 50 animatronics, and if it came down almost every time you put down your monitor, that might be kind of hard to deal with. Based on how many other things are coming as you put down your monitor, without even knowing the other 3/4 of the entire movesets, but... Oh, that's interesting. Alright, Helpy. He will appear on your desk at random when closing your tablet. Get rid of him quick or he'll get up and close and personal with an air horn. So basically, my guess is he's going to work like Bonnet did in Sister Location, just not as, you know... he's not going to be as fast because there's 50, of course. But he'll appear on your desk at random. He'll probably move around a bit, but you'll probably have to either, like, hit his nose or click on him to get rid of him, or he'll end your run. Or maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just hit you with an air horn, or blow this air horn really loud and it'll activate a different animatronic, or lure things to you. Who knows? BB, he will try to sneak through the side vent. Close the side vent and wait until you hear a thud indicating that he is gone. So it's going to be like from Sister Location, probably. If BB slips in, he will temporarily make a nuisance of himself, disabling your flashlight until he leaves. JJ will also try to sneak through the side vent. Close the side vent until you hear a thud indicating that she is gone. If JJ slips in, she will disable all door controls until she leaves. So basically, BB is going to be shutting off your flashlight, which is going to be useful to block some of the other characters on this list, and future characters, most likely. And JJ is going to be a really big problem with all the doors not being able to close, this being the main thing keeping the animatronics out. So, you do have a chance of survival. I like how he did that. You're not completely screwed over when BB gets in, because he'll go away. It's temporary, to emphasize. Nightmare, Fredbear, and Nightmare. Definitely some of the most hyped characters for this game. The tag team duo are invisible to the cameras, which is really accurate, and can only be seen when they reach your doorways. Fredbear takes the left, Nightmare takes the right, and even only their eyes are visible. Close the doors and close their doors on their faces to send them back into the darkness. So it's going to be very simple, but they're only going to show their eyes when they're at your doors. So it's going to be that thing that you could miss if you're focusing on too many other things, which is going to be a problem when there's 50 animatronics. So that you can see their eyes. They're not going to come at the same time, of course. I mean, they might, but it might be like Electrobab and Minarinas did in Sister Location, where you can time them correctly if you just give it a bit. But other than that, they shouldn't be a terrible problem to deal with. It's just that it's adding on to the doors. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be hotkeys in this, like, Sister Location. It'd be a nightmare without them. I don't know. Okay. Phantom Freddy will slowly materialize in your office, fading in from nothing. Shining your flashlight at him is the only way to make him disappear again. If he fully materializes, he will jump scare you and cause you to black out temporarily. Really accurate. I like how they made the Phantoms black you out like they did in FNAF 3 and not kill you. But it's going to be more of a side thing that you could do if you have extra time and you're not dealing with something lethal. You'd flash Phantom Freddy to remove him from blacking you out and causing you to lose focus or missing something on the screen, which could be pretty lethal compared to everything else on this list. But I wonder how that's going to work. Is he just going to come out from transparency? Is a piece of him going to, like, is he going to slowly... That's basically my face for half these characters. But Old Man Consequences. Better catch a fish. Now let's give an opinion here. This could be anywhere from having to grab a fishing rod, fishing in the duck pond, I don't even know, and then catching a fish, or maybe it's the FNAF World minigame where you have to... That wouldn't make much sense, but it'd be similar to that. You'd have to... And he'd just come up randomly. That would be like a Lolbit type thing, but harder. For all you know, you have to type in fish now. No more LOL. Old Man I don't know what to say here. Just... Hopefully details are given out on that later. The marionette, this is really interesting. I like how he did it. The music box, you gotta watch a music box now, and probably it's 2-3 coves, for all I know. If you neglect its music box, it will break free of its prison. Once out, it cannot be put back inside, and your ventilation system will drain much faster than it did before, causing blackouts and eventually a game over. What I find interesting about this is the ventilation system. They say ventilation system. Does that mean... Is there going to be a ventilation rebooting error? Is there going to be an oxygen supply? Or is it going to be more of a temperature thing? Or something that we've never seen? If it's error-based, I don't know how that's going to work. But If it's oxygen base, of course, that's self-explanatory. It'll just cause blackouts as it gets low, like it did in Sister Location. If it's temperature base, then it would cause more of a red, obviously. But blackouts, until eventually killing you like it does in the 6th game, which I really think would be a clever idea. All of those, I'm fine with it. And, of course, it could be something completely new. I don't know. Nightmare, his presence moves randomly to different locations in your office as you play, and begins to reappear when your mouse cursor moves over him. Be quick to avoid the area of the office that he occupies, or your run will end with a jump scare. Considering that all these characters don't already end you with a jump scare, or a good portion of them at least. Scott, you're a genius. You just... When people play FNAF, their hands kind of shake, you know? Like, my hands shake all the time. My heart rate goes up around 4 or 5 a.m. when I'm planning on beating something, and I can move my mouse to where it misses. If I didn't have hotkeys, I'd be screwed over with the door. Making this a punisher for that forces people to become more precise, and it's going to take way longer with this animatronic, being in different locations in your office, moving around, so you can't be blind. So the blackouts are going to really affect this, and you got to be quick to avoid the area that he occupies. So you'll probably be able to scroll over him a bit, but if you go, then you stay on him, you like give him too much attention. So it's like the opposite of Foxy. Music Man, he is behind you always, and he is sound activated. If you continue to make a lot of noise, he will slowly become more and more active, crashing his cymbals together faster and faster, finally ending your run with a startling face-to-face jump scare. Now, doesn't that sound pleasant, ladies and gentlemen? This guy is going to be behind you. Always. Until 6 a.m. And more. So basically, if you make too much racket, I like how I did this, probably just actions in general, so you can't freak out. This is like the bane of me, Nightmare and Music Man. Music Man's gonna get faster and faster. It's nightmare fuel, if you ask me. And then he's gonna pop up at your face if you do too much, which I like doing stuff fast and doing a lot of things. So Music Man is gonna kill me a lot. Nightmare BB. He sits in your office throughout the night, usually slouched over. When slouched, be careful not to shine your light on him. If he is standing, however, shine your light to return him to a sitting position. Otherwise, he will attack you when you turn away. So keep in mind, right here, how many of these animatronics already start in your office? Let's see. Helpy appears in your office. Helpy appears in your office. That's me drawing my mic. Helpy appears in your office. Golden Freddy appears in your office. Phantom Freddy materializes in your office. Old Man Consequence, I don't know yet. Nightmarion's always in your office. That's one of the always. Music Man's always... So at least 4 of those are always going to be there. 2 of them are going to appear frequently, and one of them might... I don't even know. Old Man Consequences. So you're going to have to not scroll over Nightmare BB, not scroll over Nightmarion, listen for Music Man, and watch for Phantom Freddy. Scroll over him, scroll over Nightmare BB when he is standing, so if you suddenly get delusional and you just shoot over, and you hit him and he's sitting down, you're dead. Or you miss and you hit Nightmare, you're dead. This is a very unforgiving playstyle. Well played, Scott, well played. So, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed watching that, discussion over the animatronics movesets and, all the rooms, the specific office design, all of this. I'm gonna beat it. But, the release date was planned for August 8th. This is Scott, okay? He is 24% done in a few weeks. Being that at this rate, this game could come out in a month or 2, or before then, because this is Scott. You could, like, up it by 20% all of a sudden. Because I expect, like, 6% at a time when he's uploading Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, or at least Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Toy Freddy. Or Freddy's usually a different moveset, so it'd be like 4. But you'd see the idea. They'd be bundled together, because they'd have the same mechanic, requiring less time to think it through. Because Bonnie and Chica hopefully would have the same mechanic in FNAF 1 where they just come near your door and you have a light. Or something like that. But I hope you all enjoyed watching the video. Do check out some of the other videos, which should be popping up about there-ish, boom. Or check out the channels. There should be my channel, getting really bad at this, and Julia's channel. Check those out too. And see you next time. I will do an update each time it goes from like 24%. I'm gonna do one at 52% and do another one at 76%, and then the last one at 100%. And then the game's gonna be out. So just hit the 100 subscriber point. Let's go for 15 likes. See ya.